Hey, what's up, guys? So I decided I'm doing my final rebirth. I missed the God Hut. Let me go. Hold on. I'm wasting time here, but because this game is glitching. So yeah, owned, and owned. I missed this one. No, this one. So now I officially have all the God items, and I'm probably still going to rebirth, just because I'm going to miss doing it, and I'm going to get the mojo points whether I use them or not. Every time I get to 100, I'm still just going to do the rebirth. That way, if Soybean actually comes out with a new update, then I'll have the mojo points already, because I just see where this game's going. The void stuff's going to get probably upgraded. But anyways, I did this time with three cases instead of two, and I'm going to show you guys right off the bat the difference. There's those spirit keys. There's the bag. So I can immediately just put that on. I have my spirit keys ready. Then go to this case. This is crystals and gold, which this emerald bag should hold it. So this is kind of how you want to do the rebirth. If you didn't catch my other video where I was in like a panic hysteria, I mean, I'm still panicking a little bit right now because, again, if something happened, that end crystal with over 200 and some emeralds would be gone. But unfortunately, in the Booga Booga world, you have to craft a god bag every time, and you don't get that gold or those crystals back. So let's see, that puts me around. I'm a little shallow on gold, but I got more than enough crystals in that crate. So now what I'm going to do is pop this crate, start harvesting. I think some of the gold in here is raw. So again, now that I have 3 chests, I got the bag on right away. I can go through this case, and when my bag gets full, I can take some of the emeralds and throw them in another chest. What we're looking for right now is strictly gold, which I will start getting. There it is, raw gold. I got a lot of food in here too. I don't know why I bothered to save that, but alright, so let's see. We only got 5 raw gold. So let's go ahead and take and reuse the first one now for emeralds. Drop some of this. I mean, I hate dropping emeralds just because if something goes wrong, it could end bad, but that's pretty much what's mostly in this chest, so this is, I mean, the best way I found to rebirth. I'd probably put my food in a different, let's go ahead and start dropping food. Room this takes up into my bag, probably nothing. Blood fruit, yeah, it took up quite a bit actually. Throw the emeralds in here, so it's kind of like sorting laundry, to be honest. Just throw them all in here for now, if I can get to the gold. So, I mean, you could even do an additional and make one strictly just for emeralds, so you wouldn't have to go through this, or whatever your item in your inventory is that's the most, then make a separate. I think that's probably what I'll do on my next. Is make one additional for all the emeralds, because I just do the emeralds and everything else, and I'm noticing with the gold, it's still not as convenient as I'd like it to go. I mean, the basic point here is to get 100 gold and 60 crystals. I know I've said that so many times, but that's basically the Booga Booga way. Like, when you rebirth, if you have that ready, I mean, I could have put the three keys, the bag, and 60 crystals and 100 gold in a separate chest. That way I just grab everything out of that one case and then grab the god bag. I could have did that way too. You can find your own way to do it. This is just what works for me. Being that I'm doing raw gold, it's going to take a minute to actually cook it. So I could have did that before the rebirth, which I'll probably do next time, right at the end when I put the stuff in the case. Cook it, I guess? I don't know. Not really a big deal. I think I have enough gold here now to actually... Oh god, I have to go ahead and do this the old-fashioned way. Oh wow, look at that. And this is one hit with the God X. But we just hit a little campfire, so don't worry about that. And then while I'm harvesting this gold, campfire, let's throw this gold in there, 65 of it. That and the 56, I should have enough to get the God bag, and then I can just pick it all back up, and I will immediately be relieved once I have everything back in my God bag. So let's build actually another campfire. Actually, what does that axe cost? God, axe. It's 12 gold bars. Yeah, I don't really have that right now to waste. I'll wait. Let's see what else we got in here. I think there's like food, which I need some right now, as a matter of fact, but I think this one's mostly gold and food. And get this raw gold up. I mainly care about my emeralds. I got so many of them, guys. It's like cool. So yeah, I would like to get another campfire going. I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. So I'll have enough gold there. Let's eat some sun fruit. Bring that up. Throw these on the fire a little bit better. Perhaps build. So yeah, cooking the gold beforehand probably would have been a better outcome, but these are all going to start popping in a minute. Like popcorn. Okay. And here they go. Start picking them up. That's very true. It's funny, but if they're referring to computer text, I've been in that role before, and everything is IT's fault. The popcorn machine's not working, we get blamed for it. As we used to say, if it has a cord on it, we'll get a ticket for it. Anyway, I think I have enough to get it now, so God bag, G-O-D-B-A-G, there it is, bam, craft that, throw it on. And then go over here and get my stuff before this goes bad. So just remember, anytime something's in a chest, whether you're in a public server or a private server, if the internet goes out or something goes wrong, you risk getting taken away from get either losing it entirely in a private server mostly, or getting, just getting having to go back and find it, and in the meantime I'm going through that, somebody else may get it. I've had it happen once or twice where I had to fight somebody to get my own stuff back. So it's maybe by a private server, because I've done so many rebirths that it's kind of become an obsession. Like, even now that I have all the god items, I'm probably still going to do it just because I'm used to seeing level 100 and rebirthing. So that's it. That is a successful rebirth. I hope this helps somebody. You definitely don't want to use my other video as an example, and maybe you can learn from this one some of the things that you don't want to do. So let's go ahead and craft some of the items now so you guys can see. God Axe is 12 gold bars and 3 crystal chunks. The God Pick is... oh, I'm shallow on gold there, so we're going to have to cook some more gold. But that's what it cost. 3 crystals. I think the expensivest thing is the God Rock itself. That's 30 gold bars and 9 crystals. So let's go ahead and regroup this fire, and we'll go ahead and do that. I got the axe, so watch the difference now. Earlier we had a problem where I had to hit it like a million times. Now I can get that essence too, but boom. I'm so used to hitting it twice, but it only is one hit kill, like literally. Let's go back to the fire pit now. Light this up and create another one right next to it. I like to do 2. And that's my phone, but I'm going to ignore it. Okay. Just for you guys. I think it's kind of rude. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that is all the gold. And again, you see I have that bag there. 220 emeralds. Everything looks good. So we'll go ahead and grab these. Grab the other items. I'm not even going to bother putting the armor on yet, because I'm not planning on going into a public server yet. So I'm just going to worry about what I need to play. The God Axe, the God Pick, the God Rock, and I might actually build a hut just to see what that one does, because I think I was reading online that you can use that to, like, if people are ganging up on you, you can build that hut, and it's almost as hard to destroy as that big tree up there, up on the floating island up there. So, and it also makes it to where you don't get hit for combat logging. So I think that's kind of cool. You have enough stuff in your inventory to build it, and some people start gaining up on you, and you know they're coming to fight, just throw that up and get inside it. Or if you're doing something like this on a public server, you can build that hut. So that's kind of cool to have, and like I said, presto. You know, it's really strange. When I first started playing, it seemed like some of these items took forever, but now that I'm looking back on it, it took less than 4 weeks. Rock. And that's extensive playing, though, like from the time I get up to the time I go to bed type deal. Don't recommend that. Oh, it's too much Booga Booga, but doing this for you guys, I became obsessed with Booga Booga, I ain't gonna lie. So we got these last gold bars, we'll go ahead and smelt them, and we are done. I'll go ahead and show you how this pickaxe works. I love it. I like these in conjunction, and people are probably like, oh, the God Rock does everything. No, it doesn't. I mean, it does, but it only takes 30 point damage, where this takes 50. You see it counting in increments of 50. And the God Rock only does 30. So if you're mining, the God pick is better if you're chopping trees. Watch, this is, like I said, one hit. You've seen it earlier, but it's 50 point damage. So yeah, that's it. That's the correct way, or at least my correct way of doing a rebirth, where I didn't need anybody in the game. It does help if you have, like, if you guys seen I had all that armor on. If I would have had my friend Tropical come in the game and kill me, then it would have gave me, I don't think it gives all of it now that I've done it a million times, but I think it gives you some of that armor and some of that gold bars and that crystals back. So what I'd usually do is when she's not playing, I'll have her come in and kill me, but I just wanted to get it over with so you guys could have the video and see how this all works.